You finally decided to start making content for your business and it picked up a little bit, but now you're stuck at that 5 to 8K a month ceiling in your business because you're like, oh, well, the content's supposed to be working. I'm posting. Why isn't it converting? This is exactly how. Because sometimes your videos aren't set up and pointed in the right direction in the first place. And the best way to point your content in the right direction to be in front of the people who need exactly what you have to offer is having a good hook. So in this video, I'm going to teach you and show you how I use great and amazing hooks to capture your attention so then you can watch the video fully through and you can be nurtured in the content that I'm making. It's the same reason why you're still watching this video right now, because the beginning was my hook. So what is a hook? A hook is the beginning of your video when you start off. It could be a reel, YouTube video, whatever. It's the most important thing of the video because that captures the person's attention. On short form, people have been writing hooks above their head, and it's in the white and black text, and it could be something short that's related to the video. Like recently, one of my hooks were, your money and cars, or your cars and you're building your environment. If you keep showing that in your personal brand, well, nobody will buy into your product and offer because people don't buy things, they buy people. For example, they need to know, like, and trust you. That's the whole point in making content for your business, so people will make you the obvious choice because they like you. All of these are hooks that I just set out. They all sound good. So if you want to write a good hook, if you need a good hook, then you simply need to attack and pinpoint somebody's problem that they have, the reason why they will come to you in the first place. For example, the beginning of my video was a hook. This is how I hooked you in. If you're a business owner making 5 to 8K a month and you feel like you're stuck there and you see your competitor who's doing 50K a month, well, this is the only thing that they're doing that you're not doing. That's a hook. And now you're intrigued and you want to watch the rest of the video to understand what that is. You've been starting your videos, right? For example, before my client Diamond came to me, he has a chauffeur business in Atlanta. He would start his videos and I would go through proofread, everything like that. And he would just start off just yapping. Like, yeah, I'm at the gas station filling this up. It's like, bro, I don't know what you're doing. So why would I care that you're at a gas station filling the car up? But if you start off with a hook like, I started my black truck business at 23 years old, and this is what it's like to actually work it day to day. Right now, I'm at the gas station. Okay, now we have contacts. Now we have somebody who may be interested in having a chauffeur business. They're going to know the owner. And so whenever they get to Atlanta, you'll be the first person they hit up for the services. Now we have context. Now we have a reason to actually care. And that is exactly what your hook is supposed to be in your business, in your content, I should say. So no starting videos off just randomly. You start a video off like, hey, let me think what one of you guys' businesses are. I have a couple clients that are day traders, okay? So we could say for a day trader who wants to have their offer, now they make a video, you could say, I wasn't taking profit for a couple years until I tried this one strategy, until I learned this one mindset. And this is exactly what it is. That is a hook. Your hook is always something that captures people's attention instantly. You have to think and say, okay, what will make somebody stop their scrolling and say, okay, this is exactly what I need. Your hook needs to focus on the exact pain point that your ICP has. In your content, you should already be speaking directly to your ICP. You shouldn't be trying to make content to go viral for everybody to hear and see, because viral content is just glorifying yourself. And of course, in the abundance of views, there's a bunch of brokies who don't even need what you're offering. We don't care about the views. We don't care about the abundance of brokies. We don't want that. We want the people who we know our skill set that God has given us, we can pour into them and it will actually impact them, have a change in their life. That's what we care about. So your hook needs to focus directly on the ICP, directly on that person. And that is how you make a good hook for your videos, because the hook is the most important thing you can ever do in a YouTube video or even a short form video. Every single video has to be a hook. So this is how I will set up my videos right now, right? So it will go hook, And then rest of the video, that's a story, no repeating. And then the end, we don't really do CTAs because people who need us will be automatically attracted to us. That's how they find themselves in a DM, to where they just reach out and say, hey man, your content's helped. I want to go more in depth. How can we get started? So we don't really do CTAs because the value speaks for itself. You just keep showing them that you have the solution to their problem, and that's how you attract them. So, for example, we'll do a full hook on, let's say, okay, we'll do for myself, right? And I want to show you and teach you why you're stuck at 5 to 8K a month when your competitors are doing 20K a month. This is exactly how I would do my short form video. The reason why Nobu is able to charge such high prices, meanwhile, you have the guy in the hood who has better food that's not charging as much. What is the reason behind that? Well, Nobu, they're all a part of status. People go to Nobu for the flex. Meanwhile, ain't nobody going to the hood. So in your content, in your business, people aren't coming to you because they don't want to be associated with you. So sometimes you just have to upgrade your status, upgrade who you are, who the business is, who the business caters to. So now you're able to pay what you're worth. My video will be something on the lines of that, right? So now you learned and understood something, you are caught in by the hook, and it actually made you think. That's the point your hook should bring. Your hook should make the person think and go be curious and say, okay, well, let me hear what this guy is saying. And once you have that for each video, and the people now have the retention and Instagram keeps pushing your video in front of the person who needs what you have to offer, then they'll say, okay, this is my guy. This is him right here. And that is what the hook does. If you have no hook, people say, I don't care, and scroll past. The hook captures their attention, and then you go with the story to teach them exactly what it is. Now, I want you to go and try a hook. Remember, what speaks directly to the ICP that you need them to hear, and that you'll know that will hook them in, that will capture them, and then you go on with the value that you have to give. And this can work for any video. Even if you do a top of funnel video that's not really just based on straight ICP talk, a top of funnel video can still be me as an example. I crashed my McLaren 570S into a wall at 100 miles per hour, but 3 weeks later, I bought my Lamborghini Huracan and then put that and my AMG GT in the SEMA show at 21 years old. And this is how I did it. You see that? Perfect hook right there. It's the top of funnel video that's not directly towards the ICP, but it's still storytelling on my part. So you can write, your hook will always carry the video. You can write a hook for anything. As long as it carries the video, as long as it captures their attention, that is a key hook. And once you have their attention, retention begins to grow in your videos. And those same people who are attracted to what you have to offer, keep watching, keep being nurtured to the point they get so warm that they say, okay, you know what? I need to get with this guy. He knows what he's talking about. He can help me move to my next level. And that is exactly how I got you to watch this full video right now. And if you want to go more in depth for your business, because I know I have to speak kind of general to everybody on YouTube that comes across this video, what you can do is go to the link in the description and apply to work with me one-on-one, and we'll hop on a one-on-one onboarding call and go over the whole content strategy, the blueprint, the game plan, exactly what you need to do. We'll focus and work on your hooks and everything as well. So now you're capturing people's attention and you are truly nurturing your new client base that isn't just referrals or word of mouth. Link in the description to work with me one-on-one. And once you implement what I taught you in this video, I want you to come back to this YouTube video, go in the comments and say, hey Josh, this actually worked. I got a client, yada, yada. My page is growing. And I'm gonna be like, yeah, see, I told you so. When you're ready to move to the next level, G, and let's work together one-on-one, you know where to go, link in the description. But anyways, I will catch you guys in the next video.